with Victoria Ransom. Victoria, can you tell us a little bit about your background and your startup story?
Sure. So I'm founder and CEO of a company called Wildfire. We're a social media marketing technology company. My background, briefly, I'm from New Zealand originally. I came to the United States for college, and after a very short stint in investment banking, I realized that that wasn't my dream career. And with a co-founder, started a global adventure travel company. We actually ended up with operations in over 18 countries. And in the course of trying to market that company on Facebook, we discovered that social media marketing had lots of potential, but was really challenging. And so what we created really as a product for our own business, but it's grown into a product that tens of thousands of companies use, is a platform that makes it really easy to launch and manage different kinds of engaging social media marketing campaigns like contests, giveaways, coupons, group deals. Basically anyone, whether they have technical expertise or not, comes to our platform, they can create a campaign using our really easy 6-step wizard, and then with a click of a button they have that campaign running on Facebook, on Twitter, on their website, and on other social channels.
Wow, that's great. So now you're founder and CEO. What does it take to run a company? What advice would you give to other entrepreneurs?
So it takes a lot of things. I think initially it takes having courage and being just getting in there and trying it and having incredible perseverance. I can't underemphasize or overemphasize how hard you have to work. You've got to have that, but then you've got to really be able to hire people well. So I think you've got to have a really good judge of character for who's a good cultural fit for your company and who's got the skills, because ultimately if your company's doing well, you yourself are not scalable, and you've got to have great people to work with you. And I think you've got to have a vision, you've got to have a good strategic mind. So you have to have a lot of different skills, I think, to succeed as an entrepreneur.
Okay, great. And now Startup America has 4 different stages: idea, startup, ramp up, and speed up. What stage would you say you're in?
So probably ramp up or speed up, perhaps speed up. We've gone from, we had 7 employees at the beginning of 2010, and now we have over 100.
Wow.
So we've grown really, really fast. So it's something along the lines of we're accelerating like crazy.
That's great. And what is the best advice that you've been told by someone else that you would offer to other people?
Different pieces of advice. I think one piece of advice that resonated with us and ended up being pretty important was to raise money when you don't need money, not when you need it. So actually we were lucky we got to profitability in our first month of launching our product, and we've been able to sustain that, but nevertheless, and so it didn't feel like we needed to raise money even though we had investors that wanted to.
Yeah.
Eventually we did, and I think even though we haven't needed to use that money, having the money there provides a lot of confidence and the ability to really grow much faster.
Okay.
But obviously you're in a so much better position to raise money when you're like that than when you desperately need it. So I know not everybody's in that position, but if you are in that position, I think it was good advice that we got.
Oh, that's great. Thanks. And to wrap up, what inspirational story would you want to tell other entrepreneurs out there?
Well, I guess I started out in New Zealand on a small farm in a rural community. The school that I went to was 20 students.
Wow.
And then I've ended up in Silicon Valley running a company that's growing extremely well and having an amazing time. And I'm not sure when I was, growing up in rural New Zealand that I would have thought that was a path that I could have taken, and it's worked out great with the support of so many people, including an amazing co-founders. So
That's great.
this is a good story.
Victoria, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thank you.